are listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Hello, Tomies, and welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. I am DM Dave, and to the left I have...
Henley.
Boudreaux.
Tic.
Roscoe.
And Fenrir.
And our recap is by Tic. But before we get to Tic, I do have a joke, and anybody can answer this if you would like. So, knock knock.
Who's there?
Cargo.
Cargo who?
Owls go who. Cars go beep beep.
Oh.
What are cars?
Beep beep.
Yeah.
Okay, Tic, take it away.
So we're sitting in the barn, and that's all we did so far. And Henry went shopping. Roscoe cost a minute? Oh, I don't know. Did something weird with the card and was talking to somebody and said, "Call me back," whatever that means. I don't know what that means. It's just, yeah. And Fenrir went with him. Yeah, I like Fenrir. And then they went to get blacksmith. They went to the blacksmith stuff to sell. I don't know, whatever they're selling that's on the horse. I don't even know what's in there, honestly. Who needs a horse? And that's where we are. Bye.
Okay, and we did leave off with Fenrir meeting an old acquaintance, Low Key.
No, we didn't. That's not real. He's not real. That's why I didn't say it.
He's not real. And we left him off by Low Key saying, "Looking to steal something else of mine, huh, Fenrir?"
Oh, now, what have I stolen from you before?
You know exactly what you stole from me.
I steal nothing. I just take what's mine.
Of course. That's why you wandered off with my father treasure hunting instead of me.
Your father?
Oh, don't play coy. You know exactly what you've done. But what are you doing here anyways?
Just passing through town. I guess trying to steal your job again.
You know, you have always thought that you were better than me. But I think we should have possibly a little bard showdown. Come out with your best, and I'll come at you with mine. Do you think that's fair, Falden? A little friendly competition, of course, before we start our matches. Well, I think that's a great idea.
I mean, if that is what you choose, that is what you so desire, we can do that.
Wonderful. I'll see you on the stage later. And he begins to walk off. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, we already got established, just to kind of remind the listeners. Hurl and Roscoe are going to be in the match later on tonight.
We're going to get in a fist fight.
In a fist fight. Henley backed out. She was going to. Fenrir, did you want to have any kind of... You just want to do the entertaining part?
Yeah, we'll stick with the entertaining.
Okay. And you did let Falden know that you do have other comrades that you're going to go ask them, see if they wanted to get involved as well. Okay. So we'll let you guys... Is there anything else you guys wanted to do in town?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
So it is getting probably about 5 o'clock by the time you get back to... I'm assuming you guys are heading back to Justin's house.
Yes.
'Kay.
All of us nodding our heads.
Okay, so you arrive back at Justin's house. But before you do that, while you guys are traveling back, Boudreaux, Tic, while they're off on doing their little shopping and and everything, you guys decided to go check out the barn. So as you guys walk in, the barn has several different animals in it. It has kind of openings out to the field itself. So as you walk in, you're getting the smell of kind of manure and whatnot. It looks like there's places for pigs. There's a little sty in the back. Cows, horses, some goats, some sheep, kind of a variety of things. As you guys are doing a little investigation, you do notice in one of the corners, kind of near the front of the door, you do see that there is kind of a blanket that's laid out with a few personal items next to it.
So it looks like someone's already hangs out there.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the personal items. I want to see what's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the blanket.
Okay. So the blanket is pretty worn blanket, but seems like a warm blanket. But it does, the edges are fraying and stuff like that. So it's been well used, but it's still serviceable.
Yeah.
The items that are there, there's a few like small trinkets, some loose coins. There's probably about 10 copper and about 5 silver there in his little pouch. And there's also, as you guys continue digging, moving stuff around and stuff, you notice that there's something underneath the hay that he's laying, that's been underneath the blanket.
Hey, there's something underneath the hay. Hey.
All right. So underneath there, you do find a sword. You can tell that this sword is not in good shape. It's been exposed to the weather a lot, has rust on it, but you also notice that there's a shield under there that has a pretty good crack in it. Could possibly still serve as a shield, but doesn't look like it could take very many hits after that.
Metal or wooden?
Metal. With some wood in it, and the wood's very dry. So let's say that the wood is the cracked, falling apart stuff. The metal is still there, but it's not, hasn't been taken care of.
Rusty and stuff like that.
Exactly. The sword, like I said, worse for wear. You can tell, you run your finger along the edge, you can tell it probably hasn't been sharpened for a very long time.
It's got a lot of nicks in it.
Yeah.
Like someone's been playing with it.
It's hard to tell what they've been doing with it, but it is pretty damaged. The blade of it has been.
You try kissing me with this sword. It's not gonna work very well. It's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah. You gonna fix it?
No, but I want this money.
Well, what if this is like someone's money that lives here?
Someone lives in a barn? And
No,
they leave
no.
their money?
In
No.
the house, like this is still like their barn.
Finders keepers?
Well, no, but I bet you could switch out the colors of the money because they're probably about the same.
Okay. I'm not smart about lots of things, but this is not the same.
What?
Do you? Oh my goodness.
I know
don't
they
know.
like worth different things, but like
Yeah, which means they're not the same.
no, but like they'd be close and then it'd be fine.
No, they're not close. There's so many of these ones that are the kind of coppery ones that go into the silvery ones. Okay? And then and then so many silvery ones go into the yellowy ones.
I'm not sure I understand the go-in part.
Means that this, if you have one of these, is the same as 10 of these. See, they're not the same. I'm not gonna say like this
But
is
that one's smaller, but it's worth more.
yeah.
Then
It's
why
harder-
is it smaller?
Because it's harder to find. It's always smaller, but it's worth more because it's so harder to find.
But we found it just fine.
While we're talking about this, I'm gonna slip 2 of them into my pocket.
Okay, sleight of hand. Are you trying to take the silvers or the coppers?
I don't care.
Whatever.
I'm not paying attention that much. I'm just gonna grab 2.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand to see what's your passive perception.
Whoa! Did you hear that?
It's 15.
Okay. And would you roll?
21.
21. Okay, yeah, you're able to slip in. As of right now, you don't know what colored coins you got.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. Like I feel like if it's bigger, it should be worth more.
How do you pay for things? Well, I mean, yeah, you try to, that's usually how people pay for things, but you just dig in your pocket and go, here. And stick out your hand with monies in it, and you don't know how much monies you have? How are you supposed to know if you get a good deal or if you get screwed over? I bet you lose lots of money.
Boudreaux stares at you for a minute.
How do you think I got these nice shoes? Well, I mean, not these shoes. These ones I got off of a dead guy. But he didn't need them anymore.
Well, you see. Actually, I think that's third together. Well, you see, in the swamp, we tend to do more like trades.
Well, this is just trading. It's just trading these coins for these coins.
Yeah.
And these coins, the silver
But
one.
I mean, like,
is
I
bigger.
would give you some jambalaya for. Well, Mama Fritz did most of it. But like I
The
would
truth comes out.
I would like give, and then they give me something else I want in return.
So what I'm hearing is you're bad with monies. You don't know how much any of this really is. And you get screwed out of lots of trades.
I don't get screwed. See, here's my coin purse. He's gonna show it to you.
Okay.
How much
Bad idea.
money do I got in here?
For the sake of Boudreaux's money, can this be when we walk into the barn?
No!
I feel like we could count the money and you can do
Yeah,
whatever
no,
you're
like
gonna
this
do.
is an educational purpose. I may be like, look, I may be a thief, but I'm not going to steal from somebody who doesn't know. Well, I might, but not in this case.
See, let me tell you. Let me show you how people can take advantage of you.
Yeah, right? No.
yeah.
I have to stay in the semi good graces. I don't know whose money this other one is, so.
Okay, so let's count. All right, let's separate the colors first because there's you have 3 different colors in here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Only 3.
Well, yeah, but one of these is a lot. And one of these is nothing almost.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay,
Got an
this is
economics
gonna take a
lesson
while
here.
because you got lots of these coppery ones, and these are 1 each. So, that 1, 2,
But they're
3.
bigger than the silver ones, so.
Yeah, but they're not as worth as much because copper is easier to get and easier for the people to make money out of.
But
It's
I
not.
got more of them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're worth more too, and they're
Well,
bigger.
I mean, if you got more of them, they're worth more as a group, but not by themselves.
But I have a lot of them.
Okay.
so.
Let's see what this. Okay.
I got a lot of them.
Okay. So Tic, Tac really likes bugs, right?
Yeah.
But one little worm, one little itty bitty mealworm, is not going to fill him up as much as this big grasshopper.
Yeah, but the small ones are
But
bigger.
this-
I mean The bronze ones are bigger.
Right, but the grasshopper
so
is going to be...
bronze ones would be the hopper.
Yes, only because it's going to take him... It's going to be harder for him to eat the grasshopper, so it's going to be more work to get the grasshopper. So he's not going to want the grasshopper as much because he wants what's easier, which is going to be
So you
the
have to
silvers.
work harder to get the bigger ones.
You got to work more to get the bigger ones because the big ones aren't worth as much in the long run.
So if I wanted to go earn me a copper piece, I'd have to work harder than if I got me a silver one.
No. It's easier for them to make. So the payout... Okay, if you're getting a bunch of strawberries, okay? You got little strawberries and you got big strawberries. Which ones do you really want? The big ones or the little ones?
The big ones.
The big ones, because they're worth more. You eat more of it.
Yeah, but if you leave them on the vine longer, they tend to get bigger, right?
Or they
Or
go
the
bad.
sun.
Or they go bad
So-
and they spoil and then you can't make the no delicious jams out of them. No.
I feel like at this point it fades out.
This is just a whole confusion. We could say this conversation, like by the end of this conversation, Tig is getting frustrated, right? Just all these analogies that are just going right over Boudreaux's head.
Trying
Like,
so
yeah,
hard.
the bigger ones worth more.
They're worth more in the long run because there's more of them, not individually, because they're priced the same. But if I have strawberries and blackberries, and there's less blackberries, I was gonna be saying, oh, I want more of the silver, I want more monies for the blackberries because they're harder to grow. It's the same way with the silver. It's harder to find, so it's harder to grow.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry.
Okay, so yeah, I imagine this going on for like 2 hours, right? Just trying to nail this down, using fruit, using food, using measurements, like
Using
trying.
bugs, using nothing. And we say,
Okay, look. So Kappa's is, even though there's bigger,
And the rest of the group can
not worth as
come
much.
walking in.
You can't
around
get
this
as
time.
many strawberries for your copper as you can for your silver. The silver will buy you more strawberries.
Well, I don't see why we can't just trade things.
Just trading different things.
But I wish I didn't have to
guys-
trade the corn.
So,
Boudreaux, are you giving Tic your money?
Well, I did get Tic my money because he was helping me count them.
Did you know he doesn't know how to
Really?
count?
yeah.
Yeah.
You let him not know how to count. Fenrir, I am
He
so
usually-
disappointed in you.
He usually just reaches into his bag and hands money to somebody, and then we follow behind politely and adjust it.
You do what?
When have you done that?
Yeah.
We never let him go shopping by himself.
That is mostly true.
You's gonna let
No,
somebody
really?
like me take advantage of him? You know me? You know I will take
Wait,
advantage
no,
of anybody except for this idiot because he's not there. There's no brain there. It's in his shoe.
I bought potions once on my own from an old lady.
And was she just as smart as you? Because it makes sense. If she didn't swindle you out of anything, she's
She was
probably just as
blind.
smart
She
as the
wouldn't do
rocks.
Nothing mean to me.
Oh, yep, smart as the rocks.
Hey,
okay.
Tic.
Like, are you talking about the lady in Glendale?
Yeah.
Well, no, that might be accurate. You may have the same brain cell.
Brain cell.
I'm just going to stare dumbfounded at Henley and be like, she's agreeing with me and not like actively fighting me. Like, what?
Cell.
In Dragonborn.
In your brain. What do the cells in your brain hold, though?
In Dragonborn, Henley
Prisoners.
says coppers are worth 1, silvers are worth 10, and golds are worth 100.
Would I understand that still? Because I don't think I know how to count in general.
Yeah, probably
Understand
not.
the words
You
coming
know how
out
to
of her
count
mouth,
up
but
to
you wouldn't
6.
understand the context of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I get you. 1, 2, 3.
And the weather in High Ridge gets worse.
I
There's thunder and
really
lightning going
thought
on.
that would work.
Is this going in Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to lean over to like Fanny and be like,
I don't know what they're saying, but even I know that he's not getting it. Look at the face.
Keep trying, Tic. We've all tried.
I'm not. No, if he's this dumb, I'm not trying anymore.
It's been 2 hours.
I tried strawberries. I tried raspberries. I tried bugs. He doesn't understand bugs.
We've tried.
I understand bugs, and I understand that they like the taste of henley. Look, there's even a mosquito on it right now. You mean-
Slap.
So, Roscoe, were you trying to talk to me when I was very rudely trying to,
I meant say this by putting money back in his pouch and not actually taking any because I feel bad for the poor soul.
Okay.
were you trying to talk to me before I was going over to Fanny and be the... Yeah.
Not really. I was just kind of trying to break up the argument.
I feel
We were
like...
not arguing.
I mean, I could hear you down the road.
That's not arguing. There's a difference.
He's loud. He'd never be a good rogue. He's too loud.
You know, I'm done with this conversation anyway. So why don't, Fanny, I forgot to make the hay chairs, but you had something you want to tell us.
Also, I think we should bring the animals in. It's really raining outside.
Moo.
Can I keep one?
Yeah, let's go get him.
Okay.
Because if the listeners can hear, we are actually having a storm here during recording.
We lost a tree branch.
We did lose a tree branch.
A big wood.
Okay, so you guys gather the horses in, kind of store your supplies in a dry place. You guys also notice the kind of the makeshift bed that's over in the corner near the doors when you guys came in. As you guys are bringing stuff in and stuff, you do notice the blanket there, a few personal items.
What was the name of the guy that owns the place?
Justin?
Justin. He's out with us, right?
Yeah, he's coming in and out of the barn. Like he'll come in, bring in the horses, shut the horses thing,
Gotcha.
go get the cows, bring them in.
So next time he comes in, I'm going to stop him and say, hey, Justin, you have other visitors here in the barn?
Also, the sword is on the bed now.
It's exposed to the sword and the shield.
Yeah.
Also, Boudreaux,
Yeah.
there is a fight in town.
Fight? You need someone to come break it up?
No, I mean like someone paying people to fight.
I'm fighting Hurla.
Dude, me and Binky used to wrestle all the time.
You could get paid 50 silver if you
I think
fight.
I'd rather have the 50 copper.
No, that's
from what I was
500.
understanding.
No, no. That's 500 copper. No, yes, no. I don't know. Hold on. Yes.
Whoa. I don't want to cheat him out of his money.
No. It's the same amount. Just one is a lot more of this copper because there's more of it to make in the world. Oh my god.
But, like, there's no way that you'd have whatever 500 is and then make that into 50.
Also, we saw what's his name? Ironhelm in town.
You what? You saw my daddy?
Yes, we saw your dad in
Wasn't
town.
in the first.
Well, in that case, I think I'll be leaving tonight.
Did we know that?
I don't think.
He's
Yeah.
yeah, he's told you.
Okay.
I
He's
thought
told
they
you.
had told Fenny, but I didn't know he'd told the rest of us.
I
I
think
think I did.
I think-
It
I'm
was
pretty
during
sure
the
she told-
tournament.
I think it was one of those panicky.
Yeah, it was panicky, and it was during the tournament.
I believe everybody knows.
Okay. I couldn't remember, so I was playing along like I knew. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like she said, it was during the tournament and explaining a few things.
Yeah, we saw your dad in town.
Well, I will not be wrestling, and I will be staying here and maybe leaving tonight. What do you think, yeah? Who come with me? Benny, you come?
I've got to go make some.
Fenny's got a
Silver.
showdown tonight.
Showdown.
It's a
Oh,
battle of
that's-
the bards.
If you.
A battle of bards. They like twang-a-langing together.
Yes.
They're doing something. I don't know. Some guy named
Loki.
Loki.
Low key.
That sounds so cool. Well, maybe I could like put on some more dirt. And
Do you have a disguise?
I hope you put
yeah,
on some
dirt?
more.
I got lots of dirt.
Can
I could really mud up. They might even think me the glop monster. Yeah.
I think he would notice you more if you dressed up like a
He
dirt
might
monster.
notice me, but that's the perfect disguise because he won't know who I be.
Is there a loft to this barn?
No.
Dang.
The lock would be on the outside.
Loft.
Oh, loft.
Like a hay
Then yes.
loft.
Sorry, I thought you said
Um,
lock. Yes, there
When
is a
he
loft.
mentions mud, can I go grab some and then scurry up to the loft to drop it on his head?
Amen.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything?
No. Like
Okay.
there's stairs that go up there. Unless you're trying to be sneaky.
No, I don't care.
Yeah. Then I'm not gonna have you roll anything. There's the pig pen.
Okay,
Ew.
that's funny. Well, I was thinking, it's raining outside. It's got stormy. Or
It
you
is
just
stormy.
go-
I'm just giving you options of mud.
Different kinds of mud.
I don't.
More like pig defecation.
Like there's a
than mud.
garden, so you could go
They're
get
clean.
the garden.
Yeah, pigs actually.
They still poo.
Yeah, but they have a designated spot just like humans do.
Yeah, that they go and they poo and then they don't. Yeah, they're very clean animals. Anyways,
As mud could be.
yeah, I just want the easiest, most accessible mud. Be able to scoop it up with something. Maybe he'll take like talk out of his jar and scoop it up there
Okay.
and go up and just dump it out.
Okay. We'll get to that because Justin is going to approach Roscoe because Roscoe asked a question, and Justin goes, yeah. He's not here very often. A lot of times he'll stay where he works. He works at the inn. His name is Delvin Ryan.
Okay. Nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He's been kind of down on his luck for a long time. So he's been in the town for quite a while. My wife kind of took pity on him, and we've been trying to help him get into a better life. He's had quite the life. He's an older gentleman, but we've been trying to help him get over. He's been an alcoholic for a while. Hasn't talked much about his past, but it sounds like he's had a rough life,
That's unfortunate.
and he's a loner too. So when he wants to, he can come here for a nice warm bath, kind of relax. He's helped us on the farm quite often. I don't quite like that he works at the inn because that's where the alcohol is, sold and whatnot.
Right.
But Fulton seems to help watch that as well, so he doesn't drink too much.
Yeah.
But I forgot that he had his stuff here, so I apologize.
No, as long as he's okay sharing a barn with us, with these two.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had a sword and shield here. I'm not sure what that's about. But they look worse for wear.
Right. All right. Well, as long as he doesn't mind him crowding in on his barn tonight.
Well, as I said, sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. Just depends on what's going on. Where I believe there's a fight going on tonight, so he may not come home tonight because there might be late cleaning
That's fair.
and takedown.
Yep. I'm gonna be in that fight anyway. So
Oh, you are.
yeah, somehow I got conned into fighting some rock gnome who's out to get me. So that'll be fun.
Well, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard Mid-Show Break. I am Rupert Bumpkin. Thank you for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. If you wish to support us, visit us on ko-fi.com/Tomes of the Chaos Bard, where you may become a member of our Ko-Fi. There, you can receive special content, such as post-shows, DM deep dives, and exclusive merchandise, such as t-shirts and keychains. There, you may also donate to the Feed the Cast funds, a special way to thank them by buying them dinner for the night. Yum, yum! Other ways you can support us is by sharing us with your friends and family and on social media. Spreading the word about the Tomes of the Chaos Bard is a huge help, and we thank you for your help. Another way you can support us is through 5-star reviews. And with every 5-star review, Solemn the Chaos Bard will give you a shout-out on our Solemn's columns. So stay tuned for those. That is all, folks, and back to the show. Okay, any other conversations? And Henley, you mentioned to Boudreaux that there was the fight. Boudreaux was like, nah. Are you gonna plan on going to the fight?
We were in the middle of talking. Sorry. We were in the middle of talking about
The disguise, right?
the disguise, and then something was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
To my hand.
And you get mud on your head. And why is that, Tick?
Because it's funny. He says he needed mud, so I gave him mud from my pie.
Oh, God. And do I see Tick up there giggling?
Oh yeah, it's not hiding anything.
Oh, you on. And then he's gonna just go to the nearest pile of mud, and start chucking it as well.
Please, not in my barn. I try to keep this clean as possible. If you're gonna do that, go outside.
Yeah, even I know that. I just dropped it on you because you said you needed mud.
Well, I needed mud anyway, so why don't we go outside and you would get both muddy?
You're going to pay me to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, give me your money back. I'll take what I want.
No.
I'll give you these small ones.
That's right. Boudreaux walks outside to mud.
Tick's gonna scurry down, and then he's gonna look at Fenny, and then look over where Boudreaux is outside, then look at Fenny, then look outside and be like,
Is this okay?
Just not.
Henley is just like kind of just staring you down a little bit. Just watching.
Do you want to put mud on too, Tick?
No, I just want to throw mud at him because he's being annoying and he doesn't know how to count. And you know what? The frustration.
Boudreaux pokes his head back in. Are you coming?
Use mud is getting run out by the rain.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go jump in the mud puddle. You gonna join me?
No, but I'm going to try and bury you in that mud.
I bet you couldn't.
I'm
Boudreaux's
sorry.
smiling.
My mind is immediately going mudding up number 2 with Becky and
completely different vibes.
yes, but still.
Well, I'm gonna look at Henley because Henley was kind of eyeing me. He's
Look, human. You got beef with me? You keep it to yourself.
I'm just watching.
Yeah. You'd also be the one to stab me in the sleep in the back while I was sleeping. I know. Why you think I don't sleep by you people? Now, if you excuse me, I have a dwarf thing over there to get mud on and bury. No, but not kill. I'm not supposed to kill. I was told not to kill, so I won't kill.
Boudreaux looks slightly worried, but still repeats to go outside.
Okay, you guys go out there. It's hard not to get mud on you. Tick.
Oh, I fully plan on washing as much of it off after. I have cleanliness standards that are maybe a little bit higher than Boudreaux's.
But yeah, Boudreaux, you are soaked.
No, I'm like taking a mud bath.
Yeah, you're just caked in the stuff.
I jump at him at one point and just like push his face in the mud. And then I take a handful of mud that's right next to it and put it on the back of his head and jump up and go, hi-ya!
And then at that point, Boudreaux grabs your legs, drags you through it.
Oh, if you want to do that, I want to roll for it. Can we do that? Is that okay?
Yeah. See if you can grab him. So it'll be you're gonna try and grapple him.
Okay.
So that'd be your strength. And then you're trying to dodge. So that'd be your dexterity.
16.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Not quite. You think you get a hold and then kind of weasels away at the last minute.
Dang it.
And at that, I'm going to kick one more thing of mud at him and then just try and get as much mud off of me as I can.
Okay.
Well, Tic, do I not look like myself then?
Don't you look more like you did?
But, like, my face is like...
I don't know what your face actually looks like, so I can't say yes or no.
Well, in that case, I think I'll be good. Yeah. And then he's gonna wrap his hand in some, like, gauze.
Okay.
I feel like I just got suckered into something.
Okay, everybody else in the barn, is there any other comments that you want to talk about to Justin? Or help him finish getting the animals in?
I'll help with the animals, but I
Yeah,
don't
we
really
can
have
help with
much
the
else to
animals.
say.
Okay.
Henley stays to watch Tic.
Okay. Kind of at the end, the barn doors, watching outside.
You just see him scrubbing off mud vigorously.
Okay, you guys know that the time is getting late, and the fight is going to be starting soon. So you guys heading back up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Dwell.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Boudreaux.
I don't go by that name.
Excuse me. Boudreaux, you're heading up there?
I think I'll turn to Henley, because she's on my way in.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, do you think you'll see and recognize me?
You look like a regular old mud me fit.
I think I'll be okay. Yeah. Benny, what do you think?
Who are you?
Yeah! Perfect! Now I can go see your performance and then leave.
Works for me.
All right.
What, leave or leave to come back here?
I don't know. Depends on how dark it is.
Why don't we come back here? We'll leave in the morning.
But he might find me.
Not if he doesn't
highly
recognize you.
Doubt he's gonna go searching barns for somebody he doesn't even know is here.
Right. Yeah.
Just let me come back with you.
But you're gonna watch the whole fight, so...
You don't want to watch the whole fight?
Well, I mean, even if I wanted to, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you want to fight?
Maybe. But I can't, because I don't want to get caught.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'll make lots of sense. And yeah, hits his coin pouch.
Daniel just chuckles. Smiles. That's a joke. He just smiles.
Okay, you guys ready to head out?
I'm gonna take off all my gear.
Okay.
Leave it up there. Tucked away.
Sounds good. You're able to keep it inside the house and not in the barn. They let you keep it inside. As you're taking off your armor, you get do 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 do.
Hello?
Yes, Roscoe. Sorry, I was in a massage at the time that you called. You got to do a little self-care, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
How can I help you?
So, a couple of things.
Yes.
I've got some information you might be interested in about some scarecrows.
Yes, I did get your message.
And I have some things that I have procured that I don't know what they are, and I probably have zero use for.
Ah, excellent. So you're looking to identify them or just take them off your hands?
Just get rid of them. As long as you can give me a reasonable price, an honest price.
Ah, of course. If you want me to, I could even describe what they do, and then I'll give you a price, and you can see if it's fair yourself.
Fair. And then I
How
am.
upfront of him.
Well, I'd like to think that me and Swindell are like I'm like one of his premier clients.
That's so cute of you.
I know. And then I'm actually in the hunt for a new weapon as well.
Oh, indeed. Well, we'll see what kind of deals we can come up with.
You want to start with the information first?
Ah, yes. We can start with whatever you wish.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the information, but keep this in mind that I expect, some back-end compensation when we come to, finding a weapon and stuff later.
We can definitely do that.
Okay. So I'm currently in High Ridge, by the way. So
okay.
we just got up here.
Lovely place.
Yeah, it's quite pleasant. We're on our way up to Mapleshire. We're on our way up to Mapleshire to kind of see what's going on. There's some stuff going up in the Half Pine Woods up there and stuff. But we walked into Mapleshire and found out that there are about 20 more scarecrows here.
Oh, indeed.
And we've got the name of the peddler who sold them.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
His name is Wick.
Wick.
Does that mean anything to you?
Let's see. Wick. Hold on 1 second. You see him, it just goes quiet for a minute. And then he probably just maybe 20 seconds. Then he comes back. Yes, I believe it's Wicket Lennox.
Sorry, hold on.
Wick
real quick.
Lennox.
So are we on the hologram style phone call?
No, it's just his voice.
Just a voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just his voice. Yes, it does seem like a Wick Lennox, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Do you have any more information on said Wick Lennox?
Well, what I have been able to procure, and maybe this is information that we can kind of, as you said, share and share alike, because you're interested on trying to get rid of them, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well,
And I'd like to understand them a little bit more. So
we also fought some a little bit ago, and half our party group died. So.
Oh, you fought some scarecrows.
Yeah, we were in a cave down at Hayden's Hollow, just outside of Hayden's Hollow. There were a couple of scarecrows out there, and we teamed up with some mercenaries, for the lack of a better word. And we went in one way, and they went in the other way. They went in the way with the scarecrows, and by the time we got to the same point, we found out that a good part of them had died. But there was a scarecrow in pieces there, and there was a wizard dude, magic dude, who was fiddling with them a little bit until we showed up, and then he disappeared through a portal. But it appears they all have slightly different abilities, too. So it's not all... Like the one we encountered way back in Avalon that Fenrir encountered did, some weird deathy stuff to him and, whatever. And then these guys that we just encountered in the cave could do, fireballs and stuff. So I haven't seen, nor do I want to see, the capabilities of the 20 that are around the town here. But so far they haven't caused any damage or harm to the town. So I'm not going to go pushing buttons, poking the bear or anything to keep the town safe from them. But that's my dealings with them thus far.
Yes, and the research that I have been able to acquire, I did get the name. Wick Lennox was this peddler's little name. Though he is a very hard man to try and track down. He seems to be one that he finds you don't find him kind of character.
Interesting.
So we're still trying to gain contact with him. But it does seem that with the information that I've been able to gather, not a lot of information. The information that I do know is that there's some creation of hags.
Yes. Yeah, we kind of heard.
which makes me hesitant to dig too far in
well,
with certain things. But with your descriptions of scarecrows being able to do multiple things, variety of things, depending on what kind of scarecrow it is, that seems to be fact. Depending on what kind of power, I guess, they imbue into them, that is still unknown to me on
Okay.
how they do it. But some may be able to seem more magical, some more brutish.
Interesting. So, yeah, we're very well aware of the coven of hags that we've heard about. Unfortunately, we may be looking into that in Mapleshire. We're not quite sure, but there's a lot coming out of Mapleshire with a lot of things going on in regards to everything.
Yes.
There's and I'll also tell them a little bit about the paladin as well, and
Okay.
just kind of paint the whole picture for him and stuff. So
Telling them about the
fake paladin
The-
and the
yeah, the fake
shapeshifter
paladin, okay.
and everything. So and just that it's all kind of pointing towards Mapleshire.
well, it seems like your hometown there is in quite the predicament.
It is, which leads to the next thing is also I'm a paladin now.
Ah, congratulations.
So I have
What
my
deity do you serve? I didn't take you as a religious type.
so it's a dress still.
A far lesser known one, but
Yeah, he just I was down on the hollow and they came up and had a chat and I said sure, why not. So, but
yes, I believe he's a god of mercy, I believe, right?
yes,
Justice.
justice.
Because yours was mercy, right? Ah, yes, he has a sister, at least how the lore goes, that he has a sister, Adrestia?
Adrestia. Mm-hmm.
A sister, as the lore goes, Adrestia, who is the goddess of mercy and the brother of justice.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm still learning everything, so this was like 2 weeks ago.
Huh. How peculiar that a god would choose somebody who's not familiar with him.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm working on it. I'm learning, Kay.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I've got a book around here somewhere I'm supposed to read or something. But
Oh, good. There's a manual for paladins, I guess.
user's guide, stuff like that. Yeah.
Good, good. I was
But-
going to offer you one, but it seems like you already have that taken care of.
Thanks. I am in the need of a new weapon because I don't think the weapon that I have currently, as much as I like it, is going to be of much use in my new role.
Of course. You're a mighty paladin now. You need something to represent your power.
Exactly.
I totally understand. So,
but before we get to that,
yes.
because I know it's going to be pricey, let's get a price on these other things and see if we can make a big old, let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. Okay, so what I will have you do is go ahead and wave this card of yours over the item. I want every inch of the item, please.
Okay. So we're going to start with
Am I anywhere to be found in this?
You could probably come in and check on Roscoe,
I'm
we'll
sure-
say.
Yeah, because it's taking me a little longer, and you probably hear,
You're like, hey, we got to go.
his voice. So I'm going to start
Or at least you
with
hear Roscoe talking.
the wand. So I've got this wand. I have no idea what it is. So I'll put that on the table, and I'll go scan it in.
Ah, yes. This is called the Wand of Web. This one would give you chances to be able to cast the web spell
Sounds fancy.
7 times, and it would be able to recharge itself every now and then. But if you use the last roll, there's a possibility of it just turning to ash and being destroyed. But with that, I think we could go with 150 silver.
All right. It's like, hey, I don't know what that is. So next I'm going to do I've got a couple scrolls.
Okay.
So can I do the scrolls together, or would you like them separate?
Do them one at a time, please.
Okay, so we'll do the first one. It's a little bigger. It looks like it's a little more refined.
Mm-hmm.
Scan that one in, send it over.
Ah, yes. This one is popular with the warlocks. This one's particularly is for the warlock type, class, you could say. It's called Witch Bolt. And Witch Bolt is an interesting spell because you could use it, and if it connects, you can maintain the hold and do continuous damage with it.
That sounds pretty intense, but not my cup of tea.
Well, I'll give you 75 silver for it.
Is that a reasonable price?
I think it is.
I'm trusting you here.
When have I led you astray?
It's debatable. Okay, so now I'll do the other scroll.
Yes, this one is the Detect Magic Scroll. This one just lets you cast out a certain aura, and you're able to find certain magic around you.
Okay. And how much can I get for that?
I'll give you 75 for that one as well.
Perfect. Da-da-da. Let's see what else do I have here for you. This is a staff. I don't know what it's for, but it looks fancy and kind of scary at the same time. So I'll scan that in.
Ah, yes, this one is called the Staff of the Python, it looks like. And this one, you'd be able to use the staff to conjure up yourself a giant constrictor that you'll be able to control.
Great. How much can I get for it? It's important. It looks big. It looks fancy. So I better get a good value on this one.
I think I'll give you about 200 for it.
You do 215.
I think we can do 215. That's fine.
Perfect. Okay. And then I just have a great sword. I'm pretty sure it's just a standard great sword. I don't see anything whoopy about it, but
To be honest, I'll purchase it from you, but you might get a better price from a blacksmith or something. It's for little mundane things like this. It's kind of not my inventory, you might say.
okay. Well, what about this one? And I'm going to pull out that gold circlet.
Okay.
I don't know if this is anything up your alley. If not, that's fine.
Yeah,
But-
there's no magic to this one either.
Okay. All right, then I'll just take these and sell them to the blacksmith down the road.
Fantastic. So, and you were looking for a weapon. Is there a particular type of weapon you would want?
Something heavy. Something that's going to, like you said, kind of represent, you know? I see a lot of paladins with, hammers or mauls or things like that. So I don't know if that's, a prerequisite for being a paladin, but I feel like that's somewhere I should go in that direction.
Well, I do have a variety of things. So you want to lean more towards the hammer, you were saying? Kind
Yeah,
of a
I think
hammer,
so.
war hammer.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a variety of things. Let's see. We have this weapon. It's called a vicious weapon, a vicious warhammer. And this one, it has magic damage, so it kind of helps you against more powerful monsters of this world that may have some resistances or immunities to normal damage. And if you roll a natural 20, it gives you additional damage of 7 of the type of damage of the weapon.
Oh, well, that's pretty fancy. What else you got?
Then I have a weapon that has a finer edge to it and seems to puncture or bludgeon, if you were going to go with a warhammer. Things a little more solid, has more of a special tip to it. It would give you a +1 to your damage and your attack.
Okay. Any other options?
The last one I have here is called a Warhammer of Wounding. It's a little more of a violent one. But this one, every time you hit a creature, you can cause it to be wounded, which would add extra damage to it at the beginning of every turn it takes. A d4 of damage to be exact. They can, of course, make a Constitution saving throw. We're just going to run with it. A Constitution saving throw that would end the wounding thing, or if an ally would wish to assist, they may make a medicine check to see if they can help their friend from not being wounded.
Okay.
So in other terms, it's like bleeding damage. And that extra damage would be necrotic.
Okay. Probably not that one. It sounds cool, but I feel like that's not quite me.
Okay.
Just tell me again a little bit more about that second one.
So this weapon just has a finer edge to it, a little better balanced, so it'll help you attack and give damage. A +1 to each of those.
And how much is that?
That would run you about 700 silver pieces.
Okay. And how much is the first one?
The first one will run you about 500.
Good. Let's go ahead and let's do that second one, I think.
Excellent choice.
That's 700, you said?
700.
So
Roscoe, what is taking you so long?
I'm on the phone with Swindell.
Oh, tell him I said hello.
I'm on the card with Swindell.
Fenrir says hi.
But we should be going to this fight.
Yeah,
We're gonna be late.
I'm on my way.
Oh, is that Fenrir I hear?
That is Fenrir.
Tell him say hello back.
He says hello.
Does he want to purchase anything today while you're racking up a bill?
Do you want to go shopping, Fenny?
I really do, but I'm gonna have to call him back.
We'll call you later. So I'm gonna drop 185 silver on the card and stack up all the goodies? Question mark. How do I get this to you?
Just scan them again and they will come to me.
Great. So I'm gonna
You
scan
wave
everything.
wave your thing, and as you wave it over, they kind of
Just
do a
kinda
little mist of
dematerialize and
yep, and
Like, does that
absorb
work
into
on
the card.
Does that work on people too?
If you were willing to sell them. But of course, I'm not in that kind of business.
Okay.
For the right price, he's in any kind of business.
Everything has a price,
Perfect.
but every price has a payment.
Well, I gotta go get in a fight.
Oh, you are!
Yeah, I don't know. I'm fighting
Just for funsies.
just for funsies. I think. I hope.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thanks. Fenrir and I will be in touch here in a little bit. I'm sure I'll hop on the line with the card with him when he gives you a call. So okay, sounds good. Thanks, Swindell.
Thank you. And remember, don't forget to use those rings of yours. I notice you haven't used yours for a while.
Oh yeah, maybe. Don't tempt me afterwards. Also, I might need another one. Bye. Click.
Hi, So Roscoe has a new warhammer. Okay, we are off to. So is everybody going to the fight?
Tick?
No.
Tick is going to stay behind.
Because I was going to invite you. I didn't get the chance.
But you still could.
Yeah, you can. Everybody's getting ready to go. You see Tick staying behind.
Tick, are you coming? Don't you want to hear Fenrir do a jig off?
What's it talking about?
Well, they're gonna play music together, but against each other. Another bar. You could hide under the table. You could even sit on my head.
If Fenrir isn't doing very well, does that mean that I can stab somebody?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I go.
Henry mumbles under her breath, I don't know about stabbing
Hey,
somebody.
you over there! I hear you. She's being nice. Hey, play nice. You play nice. You know play nice. I know play nice, and I know play nice worse than you. But we can be friends if you want to.
No.
I offered. Just remember, human.
Goblin.
I offered.
Henry,
Me-
you're out.
No.
Something wrong with her, he says distinctly to Tic.
You know, I hear humans have issues with lots of things. They're big heads, little bodies, and it doesn't fit together, and their insides go crazy. So maybe it's just her insides going crazy.
You know, I never really understood women. I think it might be something to do with that.
She is the only woman
I don't think
of the
I feel
group.
like at this
Okay.
point we started walking.
He's like, hey guys, we're gonna be late to this thing.
Let's
I
get
was
going.
Let's go.
I never had any problems with women. I think that's just you.
But that's not very nice.
He might have a point.
Roscoe, go walk in your own line.
Let's go.
Did I say something
Hey,
wrong?
what's your name? If you're going in disguise, what's your name?
My name
monster?
is the Glop.
Ew, it sounds worse even.
We have a little. Okay.
I know lots of names. You want one of the names that I collected? Hold on.
But there's the Glop monster, and yeah.
I'm digging in my pocket and pull out some little rocks that had like little goblin
Okay.
scratch on them.
So, no, that's a girl. That's a girl. That's a girl. That's a girl. No.
Roscoe, does she have pet rocks? He?
I think it's just notes.
Rocks?
I got Henry. You could have a Henry. I got a. No, that's a Rupert. I don't like. Nobody likes the name Rupert.
That is a pretty weird name.
I got a.
Do Henry and Henley.
No.
Henley's just not putting
I
up
got
with
a
any of
Bobby.
this.
I got a Bobby.
Bobby?
It's like a B name, so you remembers.
Dang it, Bobby.
No, I ain't no Bobby. I gotta have some sort of like Boo in there. Or the Glop monster.
I mean, I got a Bonnie, but you don't look like a Bonnie.
Bon Jovi.
No, Boo. Boo.
Boo Jovi.
I can take Boo Jovi.
Boo Jovi Gob.
And I can take my banjo.
I'll go save us a seat.
We're looking
Just
through.
leaves.
I'm walking while I'm doing this.
We're
I
all
don't
walking.
know that Boo
Everything's
Jovi-
walking as they're talking.
Yeah.
This is a rolling conversation.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be Boo Jovi. And he has his banjo.
Okay.
It's a small banjo. And he's like, and today I could also be a bard. Yeah, what do you guys think, huh?
Bards are pretty, even they're not pretty.
You think Fenrir's pretty now?
He's a pretty handsome elf. Have you seen them?
I don't like it.
Oh,
He's a man.
So? You just can say something's pretty if it's pretty. It doesn't matter if it's boy or girl. I mean, I wouldn't date Fenrir, but he's not a goblin. I like goblins. That's what Mary was.
Mary.
I held up a rock.
Dude, they ain't pet rocks.
No, these are odd names of people that I know. I either killed them
Maybe-
or dated them.
Oh, they tiny little tombstones.
What? The ones that are shaped like X's, yes.
Oh, that's not too bad. Then you remember who done gone and then who stay.
It works if you need a name real fast. That's not your name, because you don't want to give out your name.
Oh, so your name not Tic.
No, my name is Tic. You could ask Fenrir.
So you
I
lying.
can't give somebody else my name if Fenrir's here. He'd call me out. Does he not call you out on your things?
Roscoe, are we there yet?
I was just about to ask the man in the sky the same question.
They could just be bantering back and forth about names and yada yada. But I guess we'll figure this out when you get
Basically
there.
identities that I've stolen.
Pretty much. Okay, you guys arrive, and it's getting close to fight time. It's probably about 6-ish right now. As you guys walk in, you can hear Bree is calling out. It's getting pretty crowded in here. Everybody's anxious to see this fight. You hear Bree shouting out, last call for bets, last call for bets. If you want to participate, last chance to sign up. Roscoe.
Are there bets going for the Bard off?
Yeah, sure. There'll be some bets for the Bard off.
I would like to bet on the Bard off.
All right. Okay, what would you like to do?
This is how much I trust my guy Fenny over here. I'm going to bet 25 silver pieces on him. Then I'm going to bet 5 silver on myself.
You're not very confident in yourself.
No.
Shall I bet on the other one?
Sure.
But would that be going against your rule?
No. She's just as good a fighter as I am.
What's she look like?
That. I'll point over at her.
She has been traveling with you.
Oh, ha! Yeah, she can beat you.
Cool.
Last call for bets.
I want to fight the human over there, but it's not. I fight her in her sleep.
Henley is just not. She's not betting. She's not a better.
I'm not gonna bet.
Are you close enough to, by chance, hear what Tic just said? Out of the commotion, are you paying attention? I guess would be.
I am keeping an eye on him, but keeping my distance.
I would assume there's at least 2 people. One being myself. In between Henley and Tic.
So you possibly heard what Tic just said.
Yes.
I'd fight the human, but yada yada yada.
I fight her in my sleep.
I'm just going to kind of give Tic the side eye, but not really make anything of it.
I try to be friends.
Boudreaux, were you going to participate by chance?
I am not. Although I am curious what people do when I walk in the door. If at all anything.
They give you weird looks because you're covered in mud and give you a wide berth.
So as you walk in, like you're just observing, you're just looking around, and you suddenly feel a hand just pat you on the back.
Whoa!
And
And Boudreaux is on edge, so he definitely jumps.
Okay. Oh, my little dwarven friend. This is Falden. He's like, I'm glad there's another one who is a big fan of K-Breck. I see that you dressed up like him. That's very good dressing.
Yeah! K-Breck! Woo! Yeah!
Yes, K-Breck is my favorite wrestler. I really enjoy his things. You know, his little bash.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah.
I'm glad that another fan was here. A lot of people around here don't know who he is, but it's so exciting to meet a fellow fan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is he dressed up too?
He's dressed up, but he's more in a kind of a announcer's gear. Like he's going to be kind of...
Okay, so he's not
Hosting.
dressed up like K-Breck.
No, he's not.
Okay.
So is there other people covered in
If you would like, I could introduce you to him.
Yeah! He stands up real straight and he's like all proud. And he's like, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go see K-Breck.
Are you by chance interested in fighting?
No.
Are you sure?
He scratches his head.
I mean, this is a great way to maybe try and get into the business. Show off your skills to K-Breck.
I mean,
He could possibly get you in.
I know how to wrestle a little bit, but I don't know.
Oh, come now.
Oh,
You could possibly show off your skills.
yeah?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah?
You wrestle, and we'll make sure we get you kind of what we call in the business enhancement talent. It's somebody to make you look good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could do that for you.
How far away is this conversation happening from Tic?
He's not being quiet.
Okay. I'd be like,
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, no, I do it, yeah.
Boudreaux.
Who?
You.
I know, I don't even answer. Sorry.
You're just so unfocused in the
I
conversation.
forgot my name was Bujovi.
Bujovi. What's your name?
Boudreaux.
Oh, yes. Do you want to go by like a stage name by chance?
Yeah, they call me Boo.
We'll work on it. We'll come up with a better one.
He goes by Bujovi
Bujovi.
sometimes.
Boudreaux is my stage name.
No.
I said who's supposed to keep me company
Just put
if
him
you're
down as
leaving?
Bujovi.
Bujovi?
Bujovi.
Yeah.
Are you fine with that?
Yeah, he's definitely like scratching his head once again, and there's like mud flakes just coming off his hair.
Yeah. He's like, excellent. We'll write you down as Bujovi.
Boudreaux. Ah.
So Boudrovi?
No. I see how they got confused with the draw. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Boo
Joe.
Joe.
Like my banjo.
I
He holds up
love
his
it.
banjo.
I love it. Boo Jovi.
Yeah.
Banjo. I like it. Yeah. So you're kind of like, I
You
almost
should
say,
have just called yourself Benji.
you're kind of like a bard wrestler type idea.
Yeah. I totally know how to play this thing proficiently.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, let's go meet Kelbrick.
Yeah, come back. Woo!
Okay.
Look, I's not the sharpest student in anything. I'm not the sharpest knife now, but he's an idiot.
Okay, so he kind of
but he's
goes through the
already
crowd, taking you along, and you go in the back, and you meet Kelbrick.
Oh my gosh. And he starts like fanning himself like a fangirl. I can't.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, shoot.
Search.
I got an 18 plus more.
Okay.
Plus more.
So as he like signed, he gets you all signed up. He finds you a contestant, somebody to go against. As he's walking back, he's kind of explaining that what you'll be doing is more of kind of choreographed fighting.
Grappling.
Yeah. So the person that they're going to set you up with will kind of tell you how to do things. It's very much wrestling, what we have here. The WWE, you can explain. And so you get to the back, and he knocks on the door, and you hear this, "Come in." And he opens the door, and you see this dwarf, and you can see he's got dreadlocks on. He has dreadlocks. He has like a braided beard. You can see he's kind of muddy and dirty as well.
Boudreaux is staring at him, gaping in pure awe. He might even have a small tear in his eye.
And as you're like just in awe, you're like looking at all of them, be like, "Hey, that's pretty cool." Yada yada. You notice
Wah, wah, wah.
in the background, kind of in the corner, is the crest of the Iron Hills Guild.
Throw up.
It is always a pleasure. Let's see. It is always a pleasure to meet a fellow fan. And that is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Big shout out to D.A. Nichols for writing our songs and music for this podcast. If you want to help support her, you can go visit drivethrurpg.com. Shields powers her TTRPG at drivethrurpg.com. We also, big shout out to Coltrane Compositions for remastering our theme. If you want to check out more of his stuff, please go check out coltranecompositions.com. Another shout out to Monument Studios, freesound.org, Tabletop Audio, and Realmwalker for additional sounds and music that they provide. I am DM Dave, and to the right I have
Fenrir.
Roscoe.
Tic.
Boudreaux.
And Henley.
And until next time, we unroll the scroll to tell the tale. Bye.
Well, you see, in Louisiana, dang it. Let me restart that.